All right, hello everybody. This is Cases Thursdays. We're back. We are doing the Arkham Horror the card game. This is the Scarlet Keys campaign, and we are in the first interlude. So we're gonna read this real quick. It's got a lot to read here. It's kind of annoying.
Of course.
New glasses, so that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Oops. All right. Talk. The woman commands. I'm a detective with the ICPC. Flint barks back. Lee Flint. Lee Flint. And you're gonna be in a lot of trouble when they hear about this. I assure you, I will not. And you? She asks, glaring in your direction. You explain that you're an independent investigator working with Flint. She takes. Excuse me.
Hey.
Sorry. She takes a moment to read your gaze, presumably to tell if you're lying. She, like Flint, seems low on trust. Finally, after a long, bated moment, she holsters her firearm. Flint's hands drop to his sides. You let out a breath you didn't know you were holding. We've been after the red gloved man for quite some time. This is the first time we've gotten this close. He seems to have a knack for slipping away. She nods at the two flanking her, a tall, athletic, pale-skinned woman and a sharp, clean-shaven man, and motions toward the walls. They keep a hand on their holsters as they scour the perimeter of the room. And who is we exactly? Inspector Flint asks. You've been wondering the very same thing. Your interrogator has a British accent, but she doesn't seem to be part of any local outfit you've ever heard of. She waits for confirmation from the two subordinates before continuing. All clear, ma'am, the man states. She sighs and crosses her arms. All right. What I'm about to tell you, you cannot leave this room under any circumstances. Am I clear? Flint shrugs. Under penalty of what exactly? Summary execution. She states without hesitation. The throat closes tight. Even your partner flinches for a moment. Well then, I suppose we don't have much of a choice, do we? He glances at you, and you nod. You might as well hear what she has to say. I am Commissioner Taylor, and these are the agents Hudson and Antova. We are with the Foundation, an international agency devoted to the discovery, research, and containment of objects with paradimensional capability. What kind of what kind of baloney? Flint practically laughs, but the woman who calls herself Taylor shows no sign of humor. After the Great War, many of the tactics and accords, or many treaties and accords were signed. Paris, Versailles, but keeping the peace wasn't always the goal. There were oddities, you see, during the war, things that did not add up. The Foundation's purpose was to find these things that do not add up and ensure they cannot be used for such purposes ever again. While this is a hell of a con you buttons have cooked up, Flint says, but the darker tone of his voice indicates that he doesn't even believe himself, and you're inclined to agree. The fact that Commissioner Taylor even knows of the Red Glove Man at all is proof that she has inside knowledge. You decide that it's more likely that she is telling the truth than lying, and ask what she intends to do with you. She paces in uncomfortable silence before finally letting out a sigh. Well, I certainly can't have your investigation running parallel with my own, and you might have information that could be pertinent to our work. So I say we work together. Work together, or work for you. Wait, work together or work for you? Flint asks pointedly, his eyes narrowing. She allows herself a smile. You're a clever man. I'll give you that. She nods to Agent Hudson, who produces several badges and hands them to you. You'll be your own cell of the Foundation, operating under our authority, but with independence. All you need to do is agree to report your findings to us. She locks eyes with Flint, brazenly. You'll be our point of contact. You ask Taylor what you get out of the arrangement the besides the lifted threat on your lives. We'll hand over the intel we have on the organization the Red Glove Man works for and provide travel papers so he can get you anywhere in the world. No questions asked. At no expense. Flint eyes the badge like one might an explosive, turning it over in his hands. 2 minutes ago, you were pointing a gun at me. Now you're offering me a job? Yes, well, are you in? You pull Flint aside and speak with him in private. The discussion is short and hushed. The full, wait, the full of conjecture and paranoid theories about the Foundation and their motives. But in the end, you decide to accept her offer. If it will help you get to the bottom of whatever is going on, it is the only real choice. Very well, then, Taylor explains. The Red Glove Man is just one operative in an organization, or perhaps its leader, that are unable to that we are unable to determine. Oh, that we are unable to determine. They call themselves the Red Courtier, so named due to the red garments they wear. They are after artifacts scattered across the world, which possess paradimensional capabilities, the very kind of objects we seek to find ourselves and contain. We call them keys. You ask Commissioner Taylor what she means by the term paradimensional. Imagine a cake with many layers, she explains. Everything you see and feel exists on one layer, but there are many more layers, above and below ours. Something that is paradimensional exists on one layer, but draws energy from other parallel layers. As a result, these keys operate outside the laws of our dimension. Cause and effect. If left unchecked, they can be used to inflict terrible harm in the world. Our job, your new job, is to get them out of the hands of the Codier and keep them secure in Foundation custody. These keys are as powerful as the Foundation believes. You agree that they should be kept in safe hands, but you cannot help but wonder what this has to do with the disappearances you've been investigating. If anything, Flint locks eyes with you and gives you the slightest shake of his head. He has no inclination of telling them. Investigators must decide. Choose one. Tell Taylor about the disappearances. Don't tell Taylor about the disappearances. What do you want to do?
I feel like we could tell. I mean, I'd have to think if they seem to know a lot. They probably already know about it.
Alright.
I would think that they already know about it. I mean,
Alright, yeah. You decide it's best to tell the Commissioner Taylor why you were looking for the Red Glove Man to begin with. Flint lets out an audible sigh. She mulls over for a few minutes, then shakes her head. That is something to look into. But your primary objective is to capture keys the Codier is searching for, at all costs. Am I understood? Taylor further explains that she will forward any relevant information to Flint's office with some sensitive details, omitted, of course. She will also provide the ICPC with the requisite papers regarding Flint's new position. Oh, and Agent Flint, she says on her way out, addressing him by his new title. Your cell may have independence to act on their own accord, but do not forget that you report directly to me. I expect you to do so without reservation, should you discover anything important. He nods, only the slightest hint of resistance giving him away. Okay, remove one elder thing from the bag and add a cracker tablet. If there are already 4, each investigator earns 1 experience. Okay, so cracker tablet. So I guess we have to. That's kind of the thing. Is like we want. Okay, there are no elder things. We just add cracker.
How many crackers we got now?
We got 3. So the next time we get cracker situation, we might get an extra experience. In your campaign log, record that the cell told the truth to Taylor. Skip to Foundation 4. God damn
it. Yeah, remember this one's got some reading to do.
Yeah. Let's see. Cell told the truth to Taylor Swift.
There. Yeah, so much for her endorsement.
Yeah, that did a great. Yeah, it's like couldn't she have gotten people to do something?
I guess 15-year-old girls can't vote.
Yeah, well, she's got a ton of fucking. She's got like
joking.
Hundreds of millions of followers. You'd think that somebody would fucking vote.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And her fucking between her and what Beyonce and fucking whoever else was fucking the boss. Yeah. Really?
Apparently, yeah, apparently Joe Rogan was fucking the best they had. It was like, what the fuck? Anyway, all right, Foundation 4 is what we got into. Okay. Foundation 4. The next morning, your cell meets in the tea room at the Trafalgar Square, where you had originally intended to meet the previous night. Together, you go over the documents provided to Flint by the Foundation. It's all a bit difficult to believe, if I'm being honest, Flint says, but everything checks out. Travel papers, the job transfer, all of it. Not even my boss questioned if for a moment. I guess we're secret agents now, huh? You agree, unbelievable as it might seem, it's no less strange than the matters that you have already been looking into. Right, well, I think the best thing to do is to split up. Shanghai is where I grew up. I have a connection there I can leverage. So I'll head there first. Where you want to investigate next is up to you. Meet up with me later and we can figure out where to go from there. Foundation has several leads concerning the whereabouts of the Red Courier. So, these are our leads, but we know about embarking and travel and all this bullshit. So, I think when I did this and I felt like I did well, what I did, so we're in London. I went over to Anchorage. So I took 2 stops here, 1, 2, and I went to Anchorage.
Wait, we'd have to go. What,
oh shit! Yeah.
Wait, no, I forgot. Wait, are the little green ones considered? The
green ones are
side
story location. May stop at.
Oh, costs no time to pass through. So yeah, so it is 1, 2.
Yeah, so it's like boop boop, and then I believe, because what I did was I kind of went down through here.
Let's see, what did I do? All right.
And then from here, I think I didn't go all. Maybe I didn't go to Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro. I can't remember. One of these I didn't go to. And then I went over to, I think around here, and started like messing around. But anyway, I kind of moved from this side of the map across to this side of the map, because you end up, the last place you go is Tunguska here.
Yeah. All right, we're going there.
But what did you do? Let's see what your.
Well, it's kind of weird because instead of, for some reason, I forgot there was something. I know I was trying to read really closely what they're saying, and I for some reason I thought I actually I started in San Francisco.
Okay.
And then I went to Havana, but then I went back up to Anchorage. There was something that so if we started Anchorage and just go down, that's
yeah.
You're still hitting the same 3 first ones, so that's fine.
I felt like that's what I did. I don't think I went to Ybor City or Bermuda. I definitely went to Havana. I know I went to these three. So I went down, and then I think I did something. Either maybe I did Bermuda, or maybe I went to Rio de
I
Janeiro or Buenos
think
Aires, something like that. And then I moved over after that.
I know mine says that I read Bermuda and read Yorba City as I went through. And now, now once again, it's one of those things where like, if you just go there, that's 1 day, right? It's 1 day for each point you go through, right?
Yeah.
But if you read it, it might tell you to add a day.
Yeah.
Because you stayed there for a little bit. So that's the other consideration. It could eat up your days.
Yeah. Do we think we should read Arkham?
Yeah, now Arkham's a side trek.
Side story location. May stop play side story. Costs no time to pass through. What is the side story though?
Well, that's where like, we'll have to go look it up in the little book. But actually, yeah, wait, where do we get the side? Okay, what did the thing say about side stories? Say something about side stories?
Location marked by green border. They represent sites for possible side stories found in other Arkham Horror the card game standalone products. If you wish to incorporate a side story into the campaign, simply travel to the appropriate location on the map and spend additional time equal to the normal experience cost for playing the side story. Okay. So it's for adding shit. I don't know why you'd add to this is a huge campaign.
Yeah,
So
it'd
we're
be
not
weird.
doing that.
Yeah.
Nah,
It is where
we're not.
you just pick one randomly, like Arkham, just like any scenario that's how it was in Arkham you can do. That kind of what they're
Yes.
saying.
Yeah, so
See
you
what?
would like if you went there and you could do like midnight masks or something, or not midnight mask. What's it called? Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do the full campaign, or you could do like one of the like single scenario, like
That's
one
just
shot
like
scenarios.
that's a waste of time because they're not gonna give you any more information on what you're doing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It seems kind of odd, but let's see. This Scarlet key.
Oh yeah, and I always like to do the I like to put the pins on where we're at as red, and then
Yeah.
once you're
How do you
gone,
make
then
the green ones? Do you make
you
it gray?
what when we're done.
Yeah.
I just made it black, but we can make it whatever color you want.
Wasn't there a? Oh, I get it. Great.
Oh, there you go. Blue, whatever. Either way, whatever you like, sir.
Let's make it. Let's make it grayed out.
Yeah.
Like we know it's like done.
So we know we've already been there. I mean, you
Yeah.
can go back there again, but at least we know we've already been there. That's nothing new.
So we're doing 1 day, 2 days.
And are we gonna stop in Bermuda or no?
I say we don't stop in Bermuda.
All right, then I'm not gonna put a
right
pin
to
on it.
Anchorage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we go to Anchorage, and that's
Put
so
a pin in
1,
it.
2. So we got 2.
2 dies.
Okay.
And then
All right. Now we go Anchorage, which is 33K. 33K. Which means in the dossier. Contents. 33K. Okay, so I wish it would just tell you the page.
yeah.
How am I supposed to know? If you see it, tell me, because I can't read it from where I'm at.
Oh, you can't. Okay, keep going. You're on 16. Keep going. Keep going.
I guess I could just get closer.
Okay, there's 32.
There it is. Okay. 33K. Subject yellow. Real identity unknown. Last known location Anchorage, Alaska. Subject 33K. Hereafter Thorn is a tall, gaunt person with androgynous features and a fair complexion. Prefers practical, loose-fitting clothing. Subject appears to be of and conjectured to be far older than they appear. Collaborating source suggests date of birth in subject wears a distinct red cravat, or no,
Cravat.
cravat around their neck, often obscuring their face. Pair-dimensional capabilities. Subject possesses acute sensitivity to something. Coterie leverages these capabilities to locate something, artifacts, and track movement of something. So, okay, love that.
Wait,
Love that.
there's a page 2 though.
Okay, there you go. Sightings. Numerous sightings across the globe. Profiled as one of the most mobile coterie members. Despite notorious secrecy, Thorn has a reputation for appraising and acquiring something. Analysis suggests they are amiable to business exchange and receptive to haggling. Recent activity suggests coterie is in the state of something. Approach procedure. You and Thorn likely to have similar objectives. Extreme caution suggested. Thorn is likely to negotiate, but on their terms. Okay.
Put the damn picture right in there. Can't read it. Fuck
All
is
right,
that?
Thorn, you motherfucking Thorn. All right,
A thorn in my side.
Thorn. On thin ice, Anchorage. Let's do it.
All right, well, you set up. I'm gonna grab a beer. Is that cool?
Skadoosh.
Ooh, it's looking thin. I'll be back.
All right. Okay, so now I gotta find some fun. That's the thing about this scenario that's tough, is like looking through all these things can be daunting. There it is, 33. Okay, we already read the dossier. Intro 1. Here we go. And away we go. You've only just checked into your lodge in Anchorage when you receive an unmarked package. Agents. We've lost contact with several operatives in Central Alaska in recent weeks, likely due to the coterie activity. One operative was looking into a possible lead, a lens with apparent pair-dimensional capabilities. Enclosed is a journal of is that Prospector? Oh yeah, Prospector Rhett Landry. Currently institutionalized at the Morningside Sanitarium in Oregon. If the lens is a key, acquire it at all costs. Q. Taylor. You spend the full day poring over the prospector's journal, which is mostly comprised of wildlife sketches and notes on mining. However, the final entry is chilling. God damn it. Also long. All right, October 4th, 1923. Tonight I bury that accursed lens where I found it. I dare not commit my thoughts to page after finding it, but I have nothing to lose now. While surveying the new branch in the mine, I found a curious lens buried in the rock. It was opaque and emanated a beguiling light. Holding it made me feel special, as if I had been chosen. Looking through it, I saw incredible plants, creatures, people, structures, in a strange, otherworldly landscape. The world beyond our own. A world that should exist. A world that should exist. A dark reflection of our own. A haven for lost objects, lost memories. The lens, the sable glass, is a mirror that shows the truth of this other world. How foolish was I to think that I could use the lens to my own gain. The more I looked at the other world, the more the other world looked back. By peering into the glass, I must have called something, some awful nameless creature, through. More and more of my fellow prospectors went missing in the woods and erased from memory. My companions, my possessions, my home, all were swallowed by the strange creature I glimpsed in the sable glass. And now, when I look through it, I can see them there, in the other place. The creature that stalks the woods is made of nothing, and yet it is many things, constantly shifting, ever changing. It has traits of many animals, like the chimera from old myths. I tried to hunt it using sable glass, but looking at it made my head spin. After surveying the area, I set a trap and thought I killed one of its forms, a great lupine thing that howled and dissipated into nothingness. But when I returned to camp the next day, it had struck the camp. My companions have vanished from memory and space. The authorities say that I should be locked up. My only hope is to set things right and put the sable glass back where I found it. Perhaps then everything will be right again. The next journal entry is an array of dark sketches which you've had assumed were nervous scribbles. However, given Landry's account, you wonder if it isn't his attempt to sketch the creature. The next day, you launch a search for any record of Mr. Landry's gold mine, starting with the prospecting permissions in Anchorage City Hall and local library. After a day of fruitless search, you still cannot find an official permit or record of the mine connected to Rhett Landry. As you return to the lodge that evening, you spot a tall, willowy figure with a distinctive red cravat standing next to a packed sledge. Well met, the figure greets you with a self-satisfied smile. You must be the troublemakers everyone is talking about. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Thorn. They extend a confident hand to shake yours. If you're here, I can only assume that it is for the same reason as I. Keep a weather eye out. It's supposed to be quite cold near Fairbanks. May the best one win. Thorn winks at you, then mounts the sled. You wonder if Thorn's reference to Fairbanks was clever misdirection or a friendly hint. After asking around the lodge, an attendant opens up about your rival's preparations. I was confused at first until it came clear that they were asking about something in tribal territory. You don't need a permit to prospect out there. Yeah, of course. Uh, after some more questioning, you have a good sense of Thorn's direction and the location of the mine. Okay. Read only if the investigator has the Wayfarer trait.
I think I'm just a reporter.
Yeah, I'm a doctor, so I doubt I have a Wayfarer trait.
There's no wayfaring.
I am not faring any way.
There's no way I'm faring.
Before you head out, you ask the directions to local members of the tribe that owns the territory where you think the mine could be. They are wary of more meddling from outsiders and also concerned at your safety given the recent trouble with prospectors on their land. You explain that you aren't interested in gold and are researching a strange case of Mr. Landry. For good measure, you show them the prospector's journal and the strange etching inside. This seems to buy you some trust, and the tribe member offers some directions. Be especially careful crossing the rivers this time of year, they tell you. It's easy to lose your way, and even easier to fall through the ice. You'll catch your death out there if you aren't careful. All right. You go to setup. Let's gather all the cards. Put Anchorage, Fairbanks locations into play. Okay, each investigator starts at Anchorage. Shuffle the 3 Alaskan wilderness locations, mountain, stream, isolated road, and frozen lakes together. Wait. Together face down so you don't know which is which. Put each of them into play adjacent to Fairbanks. Set the remaining 3 outer wilderness locations aside out of play. All right, so let's do that real quick.
Now let me take a piss. This is what I thought I was gonna walk away from, but I forgot there's a lot of reading before then. Hold on.
All right, so that's outer wilderness. This is what if oh, they're down here already. All right, so Alaskan wilderness. Okay, so these are the 3. We shuffle these. We put them adjacent to Fairbanks. Adjacent. We'll call it like that. We're going to do this number. There we go. All right, and then out of play, set each of the following side out of play, doesn't matter. Gather each decoy mini card following. Shuffle the remaining encounter cards in the deck. Check how much time has passed in the campaign log. For every 5 time that has passed, add 1 doom to the agenda. You're ready to begin. Okay, 5 has not passed, but we will. No, that's only if. Okay, I got you. All right, so shuffle our encounter deck. We are ready to go. I'm going to start by taking my cards. Chris will take his when he gets back. Let's put this good. All right, so shuffle this up. Take 5. About. Okay, I got my dock. Okay, what is this long shot? Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh, got the runic. Okay, I'm keeping these 2. Damn, you know what?
All right, are we doing cards?
Yeah, I almost feel like I might just keep what I got.
Keepers.
Got that bullshit. Oh wait, do I need the idea? Options. Hands.
I need to get out.
All right. I think. Should I get rid of?
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm just keeping what I got. Keeping what I got. Shot here. Let's see.
Sucked.
Yep.
I'm just looking at my short supply. I gotta discard 10 cards. And there's a couple of cards in there that, oh, damn it. I'm not happy that they went in there, but deal with it.
All right. You ready to roll?
Yeah.
All right. So we start in Anchorage. All right, Anchorage. Let's see. Oh, we gotta read all these. Lost and Forgotten. The Prospector's Journal described the horrifying predator. Some call the thing stalking the woods a beast. Some call it a spirit. Others know it as a shapeshifter. Describing the thing seems to fill each witness with primal, unspeakable terror. Quest for the Sable Glass. Thorn may have a head start in their search for the Sable Glass, but you have something they don't. Rhett Landry's Journal. If you can reach the Prospector's gold mine before the coterie, you may be able to keep the key out of their hands. So we're looking at 6 clues. Only investigators at the condemned gold mine may spend the requisite number of clues to advance. Alright, we got this. Anchorage bustles with excitement brought on by a gold rush. Almost every street you walk down has a new facade under construction. The sheer number of rugged pioneer folk walking the streets makes you feel out of place in your everyday clothes. Oop. 2 clues here. Choose set aside hollow, its owner draws it. Limit once per round. Resign. I thought Alaska was supposed to be nice this time. Okay. So I'll go first, quickly. So first things first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put out the Rooney.
Mickey Rooney.
Ooh. Okay. Then I'm gonna go with, what is the shroud up in here? 2. Okay. This is a 3. Okay, so I gotta take 1 action for a resource. God damn it. 1 action for a resource, 1 for that, and then I'll take my last to do and investigate. 4 over 2.
Yes.
That's it. Boom. All right.
Get that clue. Go out there and get that clue.
Boom.
Alright, so let's see. What am I going to do? First, I got to go. Boom. The notes. Got to bring out the notes. Actually, I'm going to put it over here because it does not cost me anything to put it over there. Or it doesn't take a hand slot now. And then, let's see, then I go to, and I put out my hiking boots, put my boots out. And my hiking boots, so now I get a +1 evade, so I got a decent evade, so I'll be the evader if need be. After last clue is discovered from your location, exhaust hiking boots, move to a connecting location with at least 1 clue, or to a connecting unrevealed location. Okay, so if I can get this last clue, I can just move on in. So I will take that. I got a 5 over 2, right? 2. Ooh.
Oh, we didn't put
shit.
that down here. Get it?
I get it.
-2.
-2, so that gets it. So I get that last clue.
Fairbanks
Then
is a perfect place to replenish your supplies and research routes to gold mine.
I'd exhaust this. Exhaust hiking boots. Oh wait, let's see. Read that one. Banks. When an investigator at Fairbanks draws a hazard treachery, spend 2 resources to cancel that treachery's effects and discard it. All around me, I sensed a queer coldness. The demeanor of my neighbors. Let me try that again. All around me, I sensed a queer coldness in the demeanor of my neighbors, my friends. Court of the Outsiders. Virgil Gray. There's no clues on here. Bumski. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, so then there's no enemies, and we have an upkeep.
Make it good. It's alright.
Yeah. And then we have... there's 7 here.
Ooh.
Alright. Take my card. And what do I get? Matter inversion. Oh no. Revelation. Attached to an outsider enemy without a copy of matter inversion attached. If you cannot, matter inversion gains surge. Okay. Matter aversion.
Did you?
Oh, this
we
is
shuffled those up there. Yeah, but
yeah,
you got that before me. So
no, I surged and then I got another one.
Yeah. Surge it again, right?
Well, you would have took. That's the thing. I would have surged and got this, and then you would have got this. So either way, this goes to this. Know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily, but all right.
Well, because we would have totally cheated if we didn't do it. Because the thing is mine surged, and you took that before it surged. So I would have actually got this, and then you would have got this on. So we
cheating fell.
Attached to enemy loses aloof, gains retaliate, and gets +1 fight, +1 evade. After the attached enemy successfully evaded, discard matter inversion. Draw one of your set aside hollows. Okay. So this is attached to this guy.
Wait, I gotta read what this thing says. When an apocalyptic presage, this thing's fucking annoying, enters play, each investigator chooses a non-weakness card they control in their hand or play area and sets it aside as a hollow.
Okay.
Fuck. Acute Enlightenment is my hollow. When an apocalyptic presage is defeated, instead of adding it to the victory display, discard and choose up to 3 set-aside hollows. Add them to the other stack. Oh yeah, we had that thing before, and then that goes down. What does this fucking thing say again?
This gives it a +1 fight and evade.
Oh, just what it needs. This thing sucks.
Yeah. But if you evade it, it takes this thing off. Yeah, I think it's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, if you can evade it, though, you can take that thing off, and then it's still a pain in the ass, but...
Get a hollow back, too, but... God, dude, this thing sucks.
Hollow at you, boy. Alright. So it is now our turn. So, how are we doing this?
You want me to go first and try to evade this son of a bitch?
Yeah.
It's like a 5... Shit. This thing is not cool. That's a... Oh, fuck. So it's a 3, so I only got a 4/3. I don't really got that great of a... 4/3 with the lucky.
Nice.
Hey, there it is. Oh, I get to put an evidence on here. Nice.
Okay, and so you can get a hollow, right? Let's see.
Yeah, I get my hollow back. Does it go into your hand or where's it go?
This goes away.
Oh, and draw it, so it's like goes in your back into your hand. And then, oh yeah, it's not gone, it's just evaded. And then remember too, like to reset the evade, there's this little, you see the little ready cards in play area? Little button here that puts them all back. It's like what the upkeep does for your cards.
All right.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right, so let's see. If I did 3 and then 2, I could probably kill it. All right, it's gonna be one of those games where I never get my cards I need out because like I constantly be fighting. All right.
Oh wait,
so
no, I haven't finished. Wait, I forgot. I still got more turns to go. Sorry. So I gotta do. What's defeating this thing look like to you?
What do you mean?
Does it look like you're gonna be able to defeat that thing, or?
Maybe.
Wonder if I should just move on, huh?
Yeah, you should probably get it.
And then we're looking for the cave, right?
Yeah.
And then so I move here. This is the Alaskan wilderness. The bleak splendors of this remote and lonely forest rather overwhelmed him with the sense of his own littleness. The Wendigo. Let's see what I'm going to be overwhelmed with. After you enter Mountain Stream Grate, test burrito or evade. If you fail, take a damage. After the last clue is discovered from the mountain stream, put 3 set-aside outer wilderness locations into play adjacent to it.
Nice.
Crossing the cracking ice is incredibly dangerous, but you have little other choice. Alright, wait, so I gotta beat a 1. I'll use burrito 5/1.
Boom.
Worry about it, and then do I have to do anything else that happens? Oh, I didn't slip and fall.
Wait, you used an action to do that. You didn't need to, right?
No, I used it. Okay, so let's see. Wait, I evaded.
And you moved.
Oh,
And you moved. You did the forced thing, but you didn't need to take the action.
oh no. I put out my Raven Quill, then I moved.
Oh, okay.
Or then I evaded, put out the Raven Quill, then I moved. So yeah.
Alrighty.
There we go. Gotta keep it true as possible.
Alright, so I'm gonna move on in here. I am going to let's see. It's the 4. So if I hit it with hit 2 of these, I'm allowed to spend 2, right?
Yeah, because I think it says you can spend as many as you want, right?
Yeah.
You may spend any number of charges.
Alright. So this
But
gives
each
me
one
the
has to do a
plus
different-
2. Yeah. This gives me plus 2 and then the plus 1 damage. So I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Throwing in long shot. 7, 8.
Wait.
Oh wait, actually,
Wait.
I'm gonna save this for the next. What?
Don't you get 3 from Runic Axe, right? Because you get the regular +1 when you fight, and then you get another +2 when you use a.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
So that's 6,
So
7,
that's
8,
6, 7, 8. Okay. I just making sure.
8. I'm gonna save this for the This one I'm pretty sure I could hit. What would I have next time? 6, 7. Yeah, it's fine. So 8 over 4 gets it. Okay, and I do 1, 2, 3 damage.
3D. Get some 3D on that, baby.
3
Stop it,
damage.
Chris. Just stop it.
Just settle down there, buddy. All right.
Easy does it, bud. Easy does it, sport.
All right, then I'm going to use actually another 2. 2. So that's 3, 6, 7. 7 over 4 gets it. Okay, so 1, 2, and with my thing, I'm gonna take
Nice.
that back.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, and I get another. I get a on that first one. Oh, nice! I get 1 card for the overpower.
So we get hidey hide.
Okay, and
Get to hide.
You know, I'm not gonna worry about my. Hollow right now. What I'm going to do is put this into our victory display.
Vic.
We got a Vic now. Right, so that's me. Oh, and you're done too.
Moving on. Yeah, we got rid of that guy pretty quickly. That was good.
Right, enemy, and then upkeep. Nice. Okay. And then we have Mythos. Come with us. Yeah. Get down. Oh, balls. Yep. Gonna be fighting until. Oh, this is aloof. Okay. That's fine. At the end of your turn. Right. After you end your turn at the Paradigm Defacer's location. Look at the top card of your deck. If it is not a weakness, set it aside out of play as a hollow. Then, if you own 3 or more set aside hollows, Paradigm attacks you. Paradigm is a facer. Okay, so this is aloof. So I'm just gonna leave.
It's a loofah.
Oh, I gotta remember I can do this. Okay. All right.
Oh, you know what? And since then I gotta see. What's catch beyond the pale to your location. Test head 3. Yeah, I'll take 1 horror for each X treachery attached to your location. After this test ends, if there are exactly 3 copies beyond pale, discard them. Okay. Alright, so I gotta put this here. With that, I'm going to use my Kodak. Put an evidence on that bitch. God damn it. Just gonna grab it out of here, it'll make it easier. And then I am going to. So I got test 3 head. Oh, I only got 2 head right now. Oh, that's bad. 2 over 3. Number of hazard treacheries in play. I think this is a hazard treachery, right? Oh, that's a hex. Oh, there is no hazard treacheries in play, so that's a 0, but I still didn't beat it because I don't have. Son of a bitch. Actually, dude, you let me back that up because I wasn't paying attention. You let me just throw Arcane Enlightenment in there for 2 more, so this 4 overhead, so I actually beat it.
Okay.
I was just kind of like, I was just kind of just flying off the handle, wasn't even thinking about what I was doing there. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, we'll just do that for now. Only 1 horror. I don't know why I'm worried, but That's what I would have. I just I was trying to play too quick there. Slow down. Think about it. All right, so that's it.